In the past year, I've worked with over 500 individuals, helping them turn their skills into profit and that profit into an established business. And due to that fact, I'm constantly immersed in the space of monetizing skills and skill sets and what's working and what's not. And so here are the only 5 skills that you need to learn in 2026 that's actually going to make you rich, going to make you money, right? And these are not so much foundational skills like marketing or sales. These are skills that you would skill stack on top of those skills. So here they are. Oh, and also take a look at this view. Gorgeous. So let's get started. The first thing is AI automations or systems. This is a skill that I see doing well time and time again, more recently, more than anything. And it's doing incredibly well because it's incredibly versatile. You can sell it to anyone and you can help them achieve any result. The thing you don't want to do with this skill is be a generalist. You don't want to be an AI automations guy who can do anything for anyone. You want to be a specialist. You want to help a specific type of person achieve a specific type of result. And that's the things I've written down here. Do not be a generalist, because people that approach the skill set with a generalist attitude, hey, you let me know what you want me to automate and I'll do it. People don't really know what they want to automate. They don't really know what outcome they want or what processes they need systemized. You should be the person that tells them what they need systemized and what they need automated. And that only works when you only work with a specific type of person. So you want to work with businesses who will also accept innovation and desperately need it. I see a lot of people with this skill set trying to work with tradesmen and stuff like this. Doesn't work. They don't want to innovate. Work with businesses who want to innovate and desperately need it. And make sure you're selling the outcome, not the process. Okay, sell the outcome of what the AI system achieves, not the process of we're going to automate this and this and this and this and this. No, they want to know how much time they're saving, how much money they're making as a result. Second skill is done for you content systems, or to be honest, anything done for you content system related, because trust is lacking across every industry right now, not just information or not just education, not just service-based businesses or products. Every industry is lacking, and people will need content to stay ahead. Because you've only got a few marketing or advertising methods when it actually comes to it, right? You've got organic, you've got paid, and then you've got a few different branches that come off each of those. With organic, people struggle because organic is not something that you can just pay someone for. It's a skill that you have to learn. It's something that you really have to develop, and therefore people are paying a lot of money to people who can implement these systems, these content systems done for you in that kind of format. So whether, it doesn't really matter what industry you're working with, as long as the industry needs trust in order to sell their product, their thing, their service, then it's an industry that you can work with and you can help and you can serve. So done for you content systems. This can be anything like ideating, strategizing, editing, distribution. You kind of want to go with everything, to be honest, if it's done for you. And it's important it's done for you as well. It's not education. You're not selling, here's how to make content here. You're selling, I will make content for you and I will achieve the thing for you. So anyone who needs trust to sell anything, content works, and done for you content systems, I'm seeing them do much, much better, more and more frequently, much more recently. The third skill is in-house AI education. Now, this is something that's a bit more unique, I suppose, and I can explain it a different way to make it make much more sense. Something I'm seeing is popping a lot more recently is companies helping other companies install in-house AI versions of themselves, if that makes sense. So I've got one in my business, right? I help people turn skills into profit. I have an AI Callum within inside my training program that talks to my students, my customers, and answers their questions. It's trained on everything that I know. So it's trained on my brain. It's like a duplicate brain, and it can teach my students anything. A lot of companies are wanting to use this, whether it's training, their employees, for example. It doesn't have to be students, it could be employees, or anything where they can duplicate themselves in an AI format is working incredibly well. And it's such a nice selling point. Like, hey, do you want to duplicate your brain? Like whatever you want to teach people, however you want to help people, do you want to duplicate your brain and give it to other people? A lot of people will say yes to that. So in-house AI education. This can be for coaches, AI versions of themselves. Like I said, also potential for training across multiple industries. And I suppose the skill is actually like AI chatbots in a way, but it's a chatbot trained on one specific person to basically replicate their brain. Really, really cool skill. Another one, AI content. Now, similar to the done for you content side of things, but content being AI formatted, and this can be for anything. This can be AI content for ads. It could be AI content for marketing in general, AI content for assets. Like I've seen a lot more recently, people use AI marketing assets on their websites and stuff like that. I was speaking to a guy the other day, actually, who was building this out. This is his business. And he builds AI assets for clothing brands where, clothing brand has an item of clothing. He'll put that on an AI model and they'll dance around in the clothing, right? Show it off. And then people put that on their websites. And this is obviously incredibly beneficial because if a company's launching a new drop of clothing and they say, oh, we need models and we need to shoot and we need to edit and put this all together. No, you just pay someone to create an AI ad or an AI asset that they could put on their website in 5 minutes. It's really, really cool. So AI content, again, for ads work really well as well. For marketing, for assets, I've seen it used in e-com, fashion, services, etc. So the whole skill here is being able to create AI-generated content. images, videos, all that kind of stuff. And the final skill, the fifth one, is bespoke software building. This is something that I've seen again a lot more frequently being used and being in demand, of people building bespoke softwares for companies. And typically, people would build this softwares that companies already use, but companies, the way that I'm seeing it is that companies don't want to use tools anymore where they pay stupid amounts. Like I saw something on Twitter the other day. It was someone that paid a Slack invoice, an invoice for Slack, which is like a communications tool for like in-house companies and stuff like this. And someone paid like $30,000 for the year for Slack. $30,000 when someone can vibe code a variation of Slack in probably about half an hour and it will serve the same purpose, like it will do the same thing. And I'm seeing this a lot more with other tools as well, because softwares get greedy. These companies get very, very greedy. They start to say, oh, you want to add a team member on here? We're going to charge you, you double, triple, quadruple your normal software cost. And so people are paying to have bespoke softwares built in-house for the company. Ideally softwares they already use, but also in some cases softwares that they don't even use but they would pay for. Really, really cool thing, because they want to own the software, they want to own the tool, right? This works for service-based businesses, coaches, anyone selling anything online, or anyone that has any operation in-house. And obviously it's super custom, and that's where the benefit comes in, because these companies get to own the thing. And also you can get paid really lucratively for it, because you can take revenue shares and stuff like this, which is really cool. Anyway, those are the 5 skills. If you want to learn how you can turn your skills into profit, check the top link in the description. I'm just going to help you do it step by step.